Now, come on, y'all. Y'all know we couldn't continue without celebrating this huge milestone, man. And I ain't talking about to talk about y'all being S-R-E-E. Y'all know the rest. Y'all know the rest. I'm literally so happy to be celebrating the 100th episode of SISTAS. Y'all are up, man. Y'all are up. And just thinking about it, I think all of us have to thank Mr. Tyler Perry. I mean, for all that he's done, for all that he's doing, he never misses. He continues to put out material and work for us. And for that alone, that deserves a toast, right? We up, man, we up! Now we're gonna get to talking. I'm getting all up in y'all business. All right, let's go. Y'all ready? Yeah. Let's get to it. All right. Welcome to Tyler Perry SISTAS 100 episode special. Joining us are the fabulous, wonderful ladies of SISTAS. We're starting off, kicking it off with KJ Smith, woo, AKA Andy, who loves to mix a little business with pleasure. Also joining us, Mignon, AKA Danny, AKA Megan Thee Stallion. Of course, listen, we gotta come through and do it right with the one, the only, Ebony. Just love to you, Ebony, so much. Ebony Obsidian, AKA Who Is Your Baby Daddy? I'm just gonna ask you flat out, Karen. Here as well, joining us, Novi Brown, Miss Sabrina, the innocent jailbird you are. And following up last but certainly not least, listen, y'all, she's here. Crystal Renee Hazelin, a.k.a. Fatima. I heard she got 99 problems, but a man ain't one. You know it. Listen, welcome, 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 ladies. Cheers once again to all of you. This is absolutely fabulous. We got some desserts. We got some things. Cheers, cheers, cheers. And let's take a look back at some of the action that got us here.
I'm a cool dude. I work hard. I really like to take you out. I never had a woman like you before.
And you never will again. What's going into you? Have anything to do with them red panties? I got so turned off when I saw them.
Damn, you fine, Gary. We've been waiting to meet this mystery man for 6 months.
Thank you for not telling the girls that Gary was married. First, I'd like to say I hate that we're here to talk about divorce.
Where do we start?
Let's start with your husband's name.
Gary Marshall Waters.
You will not get it. I'm sure you got a story about some dude that stiffed you on the bill. I'll call my wife. She'll bring my credit card.
Your what? I went to her this morning.
You went to see Karen?
I asked her to give us 6 months.
Why do men make you feel special and then they just move on?
I am not seeing your husband.
How about we meet in person?
Why is he calling you anyway?
I can handle him.
I'm so tired of you making us black men look bad.
Gary John Marshall Borders, you're under arrest.
Eddie!
Your mother-in-law claims she's gonna send that son to go after my daughter.
Karen!
I've told you the truth. If you don't believe me, just go.
Go!
Calvin is a great guy. I just want something a little bit more rugged.
What's that noise?
This program is gonna help you get right. You got it.
Never had a woman talk to me like that. Encourage me. Tell me I can make it.
I just don't want anyone trying to fix me.
Danny, I'm not trying to fix you.
How the hell did you get in my head? I'm not gonna take this anymore. He doesn't stop.
Let's get married.
Andy, we need to go in the back.
You got 2 bitches in my motherfucker.
Say, I'm pregnant.
What are you doing?
We're going to your bank, and you're gonna give me all the money that's in that bitch.
Sabrina, do whatever he says.
Are you gonna come open the safe, all right?
We can't do that.
I will blow his brains out.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you gonna set me up?
Say the
This stock is going to be worth a lot of money in 48 hours.
You may want to talk to me, though, about this insider trading.
And he come to me talking about going to the feds.
You buying me that penthouse apartment is not gonna fix this. Pour Karen some too.
Yeah, Karen.
I can't drink. Why not? Because I'm pregnant.
I'm not going to say a word if you have sex with me.
Tima.
This right here, he's off limits. Do you understand?
The bank is closed. You are under arrest for conspiracy to commit bank robbery.
I need a lawyer. I need to talk to somebody.
Have you seen Maurice? They arrested him for that robbery that Q did, and Q, the one who committed the robbery, is out. Well, what do you guys do? I ain't going nowhere. And I'm gonna ask her to marry me. Unless you tell me not to. Go.
Andy.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Now, who do y'all think has the most drama-filled stuff going on this season?
We got to say it all at the same time.
Okay. On three?
Yeah.
You count it off.
1, 2, 3.
Karen.
It's been a roller coaster for each of your characters, to say the least, this season.
Yes.
Any one of y'all can jump in with this question right here. How has the friendship dynamic changed this season?
I will take the lead on that. I think, first of all, I think the evolution of our friendship has been very interesting to watch, because you would see bonds with 2 specific people and then 2 other people. And now in this season, you see the crosses and the
what
1
makes them
degree.
friends.
Exactly. And the building of bonds with one another. And then Andy's character in particular is being challenged because there's a new person into her life professionally that's going into her personal, and it's affecting her one of her best friends' personal life as well, which has posed a huge challenge for Andy.
That's what I was gonna say. So Andy, who is Andy like secretly rooting for then?
Everybody black.
No, I'm going to answer this because I think Andy, she knows Fatima's going to be all right. And she doesn't know if Karen is going to be all right.
That's real.
Karen is pregnant. Karen has been, watching the person she loves fall in love with another person. She's going through all these changes. And Fatima, who is strong, and Fatima's not necessarily sharing what she's going through with her partner, with Andy, so she doesn't know that she's going through these things as well. So on the surface, Andy is rooting for Karen because she feels like Karen, that friendship has been so long, she doesn't know, it's codependent, so she doesn't know if Karen will make it without her. Fatima constantly says, and this is only because Andy only sees this version of Fatima. She doesn't see the real vulnerable version like that, where Fatima's like, I'm gonna be all right. I got my, I'm good. But really, if Andy really knew what Fatima was going through, she would be rooting for both of them and just building that friendship with both of them. But on the show, Andy is like, she needs me. You don't really need me. We are just great friends, but you don't need me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That was so eloquent.
Yeah.
Thank you. Great job.
No, do you want to jump in about friendship?
Yeah, I feel like this season is about a lot of crisis situations, and crisis shows character, and then it shows how the person's going to show up in your life. So, especially for Sabrina, she's in a situation she should not be in at all. And what's going to happen with that? How are the women going to help her respond to the crisis that she's in? Because a lot of the times we're all in crisis in our own separate ways, but this is like, nah, you're about to go to jail type crisis. This is completely different than a man and all that other stuff.
This is like
real life things.
You crisis.
So that, I think, is going to be extremely interesting to watch throughout the season.
For sure.
Absolutely. And also how long it takes your friends to notice when you're in crisis. I think that's something that we don't really talk about. It's like, of course, if your friend tells you that there's something wrong, you can
we like to say, oh, but I didn't know. You didn't tell me. You didn't share it. But it's like, how long does it take you to check on me?
To realize.
How long does
And
it
ask
take
the
you
right
to
questions.
and ask the right questions?
Yes.
And know when I'm lying.
Yes.
Because we do that.
Yes.
We
When I'm
lie
lying
about
is
when we're
important.
fine.
Yes.
We lie about when we're fine, and that's the problem.
Exactly.
A lot, not just women, but all of us.
All
we
people,
we all want to be strong. And, it's a facade.
Yeah.
Tear it down. Tear it down.
Tear it down.
So true.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I personally think the relationship that you have with Pam is hilarious.
I love it.
It's so
I'm
funny.
a fan too.
Yeah,
Me too. Angie is just as funny in real life. Am I wrong?
Yes,
she is.
Okay,
She is.
hilarious.
But she is.
Yep.
And she's ride or die.
Yes.
She's ride or die. She knows everything. Pam knows everybody.
Everybody.
Yes.
We don't know how, but she knows.
Yeah. It's the gift that comes with working in the hair salon.
I guess so. You know what? It's probably that. But no matter what Karen is going through or what she's doesn't even know she's going through because she don't know the business yet, but Pam does. It's like she's rocks with her. She just she really, really cares about her. I remember. Oh, did this happen yet?
Spoiler alert.
It happened.
Okay.
So I remember when Pam found out that Karen was pregnant and how she responded to that. And automatically she was like, what can I do? And how can I be there? And where's Andy? And where's that? And it was this thing of like, what do you need from me? Not what do you want? Not what are you, asking for or telling me you don't need. It's what do you know what you need? Do you even know what you need to be okay? And most of us don't. Not all the time anyways.
So with that being said, do you think Pam can actually join the sister circle?
100%. 100%.
She is a sister.
She is.
That's
how I feel.
She really is.
Yeah.
Because she's like Fatima and Andy. It's Karen and Pam.
And she knows everything. She's supportive. Sometimes she's annoying. Sometimes you don't want her help, but you also got her back. You're not gonna fire her because you're not gonna leave her on the street. It's like
she's loyal to Karen.
She's loyal. Like all the bases are covered of all the types of dynamics you would have in a friendship.
Okay, decision made, Mr. Perry. Pam is in the city circle. Let's go, Pam. You up right now.
Team Pam.
Yeah, Team Pam. Let's go. Fatima, I again, each one of y'all I crack up for different reasons and root for different reasons, but like your character is always with the shits, and like that's kind of like how I am in real life. So it's like
that East Coast.
It's that East Coast. I'm like, let's go. What happened? What we doing? Like, what we doing now? I'm not waiting. So like that's me in real life. So this is like and I'm on good behavior, y'all, today too.
I'm proud of you.
Yes, I am. Thank you, KJ. So what's the difference like between Crystal and Fatima?
You know, Crystal has literally been really in no fights. I've never been in a altercation with anyone in my life.
Wow.
Fatima is very much the opposite. She's dragging people out of hot tubs. She's pulling guns out of the law office. Like, she's always ready. Yeah, I feel like I'm more of a resolution type of person.
Solution-based.
Crystal is. Fatima. And I am now, if somebody comes at my family, my friends, people I really care about, it's a whole nother side.
Got you.
But I'm not just automatic oh, where we going? Like Fatima's, it don't matter who it is. What we doing? Ready. I'm not like that. I'm more calculated and I'm about peace. You know, that's how Crystal is.
Beautiful.
And I feel like there's a side of Fatima is always on. It's just like, girl, you don't even know them.
When she blinks out,
oh man.
When she just freezes, I'm like, oh. I'm like watching the TV. Yes, it is.
They're
like right there.
The eye.
No, it was the scene for me with you banging the girl's arm and
oh my gosh, Deja.
I hate Deja. Oh gosh, Deja, I want to fight you. Like I do. I hate Deja.
Yeah.
But we love Jasmine.
But we love we're all character talking right now, right?
Yes.
I was like, keep banging that arm one more time. What you doing, Fatima? Break it off. I was home screaming. So for sure, good job. Yeah, break it off.
Great job.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Listen, we got more coming up next with the lovely ladies of Sisters. Give it up. Woo, woo! 100 episode special. More coming up next.
Yes.
Now, y'all know these sisters have been in some relationships, baby, and I have to admit, they will ride through the trenches with their boos. Some of the boos we were booing, some of the boos we were loving, and some of the boos we were like, let's go, baby. Let's take a look down memory lane.
You are an incredible woman. Gosh, if I could do my life all over again, once I met you, that would be it.
I'm sick of being a fool for love.
Get out of my car.
You gonna
When is it gonna happen that I meet a man and it's drama-free?
I hope you enjoy the view of me, another man.
You know I love you, Karen.
What is love to you, Zach?
Marriage. It ain't all it's cracked up to be. Trust me.
Zach, get out, go!
I've always loved you. You know that.
You need to figure out where your heart is in all of this.
What's that noise?
I'm pregnant. Who's daddy?
I put a timeline together. I really think you should look at the calendar.
I'm a cool dude. I work hard. I'd really like to take you out.
Oh my God, Laz!
He kissed a man.
You are such a judgmental little whore. Judging that man and not wanting to go out with him because you thought he was gay.
Calvin is a great guy. I just want something a little bit more rugged. We are going to have to let you go.
Your dude came at me.
I'm sorry. I missed you so much.
Not as much as I've missed you.
I just met this country cowboy. I've had to work really hard to love myself. Why do men make you feel special and then they just move on?
Bought a ticket home. Here. I love you, Danny.
Still running.
I haven't felt this way in a long time. I go left, you go right. It's like we're in rhythm.
I really want this to work.
You just keep doing what you're doing.
Well, how much dick does Zach owe you? Oh, hey, Rosie.
Hey. Did you say Zach?
Oh, that's her ex. Am I the one that fixed this place?
I remember that.
I do. I do remember.
Don't it look worse when you see it, like, on the camera?
Very proud. I'm proud.
Yeah. You gotta date and try things out.
Women are sexually liberated. We can show us being intimate and having several relationships.
Listen.
It's great. We love it.
This is great.
We love it. It's great.
People always want to make us the host.
On TV.
Danny and Andy are the hosts, but this is just what they're seeing right now. But you know what?
We got it.
1,
We hold it.
2,
We hold it
3,
down.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We go for the whole. That's the whole
And that is their body count, ladies and gentlemen.
Body counts.
So listen though, but Danny, could you see? Well, Danny, can you see you and Preston like living off the grid in some country ass town with the cows and the grass and the stars under the stars at night?
Fresh milk every day.
I have imagined their ending. And I have imagined like them like maybe 45 minutes away from Atlanta so she could still be close enough to her girls.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know, baby on her hip. Nice little. I have seen that, but you know, at the same time, sometimes people can't have nice things. Right. You know what I mean? Like those two can't have nice things. No. So I have imagined that, and I think I've imagined that as Danny imagining it.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, then, Crystal, do you think like
So cute.
Fatima? Overbearing is an interesting word, but do you think it's overbearing, or she just like she's one of those chicks that just love hard?
I would say love hard. But Crystal's the same way. I'm like, I actually did a song called I Love Hard.
Really?
And yeah, because I really do love hard.
Your character has been able to like accept a lot from the interest. Have you met women or been in conversations with women, sisters even, where they're able to accept their partner's lifestyle? You know, just
That's interesting.
no strings attached. And how have you personally responded to it, if you know someone like that?
No to the first question, just because kind of mind my business when it comes to my girlfriends and their relationships until they tell me. So no, but the Calvin and Sabrina dynamic is just a conversation about masculinity and femininity.
What that is.
And at the end of the day, what is it? How does it show up? And especially in the Black community.
Yes.
What that looks, because I don't understand how you can ask for a vulnerable man, but then not expect him to tap into his feminine energy.
right.
And femininity is just being receptive and being able to hold space.
Yes.
Where masculinity is building and being extroverted. So it's that conversation. And I do have friends of all walks of life.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And through them, I learned that it really is a spiritual thing at the end of the day.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Wow.
Thank you. I'm gonna jump into you because sometimes we
Every time you turn to me.
Because I think think your character, it's just like off the chain. Like, it's just like, she don't know who the baby daddy is. She's sitting around acting like she like this one, but really, I still think you got your eye on Fatima's man. I'm just thinking all kind of things. But if Zach was available, would that be the choice?
That's a good question.
That's
a great question. Yeah.
I think it's probably easy to think that Karen wants Zach back because he's in a relationship. You know, like that thing of like, oh, you watch somebody take a short amount of time to just move on, and in a way that is so vastly different than what your experience is with them.
Yeah.
I think it's easy to say, oh, she's looking at him and who he is now and what he has now and what he can do now and just the way he communicates, like you were saying earlier, and just the man that he is or seems to be now. I think it doesn't make sense to Karen that, like, you know, that couldn't have been possible with her. And so I think it's almost this thing of sometimes women, when we see someone change so dramatically, and people can change dramatically in a short period of time, but when we see it, it's like, it was possible all along. So you can't tell me it wasn't possible. And now it's this thing of like, I don't think it matters whether or not he's single or in a relationship. I actually don't think it's there's absolutely jealousy involved. I don't think there's a way there couldn't be, especially now that she is pregnant with a child. That she's pregnant with a child. I think the biggest thing I've learned from Karen is, it don't matter when people tell you to move on. You're gonna move on when you are ready to move on. And you have to do the work yourself. It doesn't matter how many people are saying, your girlfriends, it just doesn't matter.
It's true. Good
it matters, it's important, but it doesn't matter until it happens.
Good point. Speaking of moving on, KJ, Andy. Gary, that relationship, I'm just like, yo, his must be to the floor.
It is on the show.
One more time.
She's gonna use that in the show.
His must be to the floor. Like
on the show, it is. Yes.
Okay.
It's yes.
I was like,
it is.
This has to be the most toxic, sexy relationship in the world. Like, do you think it'll ever just be done?
I think that Andy has some growing up to do, and I think that she makes choices very superficially. And that's the evolution of her character. We see her in season 1. There are very few times she even, you know, asks her friends how they're doing. She's self-centered and she's selfish, and she has attracted a partner that is just like that. So her and Gary have this toxic mirrored relationship where they're narcissists just alike, except she's the victim in her narcissism, and he's the hero in his narcissism.
Ooh, that's good.
And so I think once Andy starts to dig deeper, and we're watching her now, she's growing, and I have full faith and confidence that she's gonna grow out of this relationship with him, because she's already starting to do the work. He's not doing any of the work. He had a fake therapist.
And on that note, we got a surprise. I got a surprise for y'all.
We love surprises.
Let's go up!
Let's go up.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? I got flowers.
Wow, beautiful. Hello.
That's right.
Congratulations. I am big fans of all y'all. Congratulations. You're looking like a whole Christmas card. Listen, man, congratulations, y'all, for real, on making this 100th episode. This is really, really amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Did y'all think 100 when you first signed up for all of this? Tell the truth.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
You have to go into it.
Did you?
You're seeing it.
I honestly did.
Well, we knew we had something special.
Wow, congratulations, man. Seriously. 100 episodes.
Yes.
Like, for real. Did y'all think y'all were gonna make it?
Yes. Absolutely.
Speak on that, D. Speak on that.
I look at
first of all, Tyler Perry's track record with shows.
Yes.
When we first met each other, we asked all of us for a room for us to study. And we went to the theater and we studied for 4 days before we ever filmed. And it was in that moment I realized that I was with a group of people who all were committed to making something great. And I was just like, this is gonna go.
It's gonna rock.
That is so beautiful, man. And that's good to know. Just as a fan of the show, it's so good to know that this is happening behind the scenes. You know what I mean? That the bond is real. And I could definitely say that the bond is real here. I've been watching them and y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing.
Thank you.
For real. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, D, I'm getting in your business. Okay. I gotta jump into Zach. So we were out here talking about how like Fatima and Karen are so different. Everybody loves this, well, say new Zach, if you will.
Yes.
Wedding bells.
Wedding
coming
bells.
soon.
Is Karen invited?
Wait, so this is the thing, right? I think Zach would definitely invite Karen. One thing I do watch on Twitter a lot is people have this disdain for Karen. And I think it's because it's where the story picked up, right? For example, we got a chance to see Zach and Karen go through this volatile relationship and then him meet someone new, and everyone fell in love with the newness and the freshness.
Yes.
But what I honestly believe is if you saw what Karen and Zach had developed before all of that, people would be in love with that. And I think that people just want a love story. So I don't think it's to put one woman down over the other and say Karen is bad and Fatima's good. I think it's the opportunity we get a chance to see the love story happen.
I love that you said that because one of my favorite scenes ever in the movie, Waiting to Exhale, there's a scene with Wesley Snipes and Angela Bassett's character just laying in bed.
Yes.
And it's such an intimate and powerful scene with their clothes on.
Yes.
And when your character was laying up against Karen in the kitchen with the yellow one and just holding her and asking for, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, it brought me that same, this is the love you have to fight for. Like, this is the beauty of it. And you never know where we'll pick up, where we'll leave off. So I agree with your statement about, you know, the people. But y'all are so good at what y'all do. We just start rooting for people and hating people. It's like that.
To be clear, go off.
Yes, no. They be going off on Twitter. And that's also a credit to the work that Ebony
y'all are
does,
doing.
because she's a sweetheart. So for people to have such like vitriol towards her character, she really has to go there with the character.
Y'all gotta stop reading Twitter.
So no, we can't stop reading Twitter, man. We live tweet.
I would love to hear a little bit from each of you, you know, about anything you want to chime in, your contribution to this. How do you feel? The 100th episode, baby. Go up!
100th episode. It's especially near and dear to me. My mother passed last year, and on the 100th episode will be her birthday.
Wow.
So it's, you know what I'm saying?
Honor to your mom's spirit. Can you say her name?
Jolie Dalton. Yes. Yes. So, you know, it's been, I'm kind of a little different from D for when we first got together. I've had shows that haven't gone. And so I came in kind of like, we're going to do our work and we're going to put our best foot forward. But let's not make any big purchases right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's wait until season 3. But I will say, the energy of the cast allowed me to get to where D already was and saying this is a hit. This youthful energy, because we're his youngest cast. It's something new. It's different from any other show that he has. And it's almost like it was infectious. I'm like, we got a hit. She says we got a hit. She says we got a hit. Oh, we got a hit.
Beautiful.
So,
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing, and honor to your mom.
Oh, thank you so much.
Honor to your mom.
Yes.
Jump in there, Mr. Toxic Guy. Gary.
No, I knew we had something special, but I think for all of us, we had such an incredible journey to get to this point. And when you book a TV show, you're just hoping, you're just excited to work. You're excited for the opportunity. You're getting a chance to actually live out your dream. And, you know, when you get that opportunity and you come in and you just hope, okay, I hope I get along with everyone. Then I hope people like the show. And then I hope it goes. And then you're just hoping. And then you're actually getting a chance to come to the 100th episode. And you're just like, oh, my God. We're really here. And the audience reaction, the love we get, you know,